Hi everybody, I'm back again, and today I'm going to do a dip on a 6x6 canvas. So I've mapped out on my pad. I'm using a puppy pad here and I'm using the slick side. I mapped out the size of my canvas, and then I'm going to apply my white down. And I am not pre-treating my canvas with any paint. It's going to be dry. So I will touch up my sides after the fact. So I'm just going to kind of spread this around. Yes, I know I need to clean my palette knife. I'm pretty organized most of the time though, so I like a clean workspace. Make sure that your puppy pad is free of any debris, loose paint, crumbles from a bottle or anything like that. You don't want any of that in your painting. I've seen a lot of different dip paintings on the internet lately, and they all seem beautiful. I've done a few myself and I'm really enjoying the outcome. The bigger you go, the more difficult. Not to have blank spaces on your canvas, of course. But just a little bit more there. I want my pad covered well. Okay. So for my colors today, I think I'm going to use, let's see here. I like the phthalo blue. It's a Liquitex phthalo blue. I also like the phthalo turquoise. It's a beautiful color. Maybe some yellow. Let's do some yellow. Maybe some gold, metallics gold. And how about a little bit of maybe dioxazine purple, or should we just go with a violet? How about violet? Okay. So I'm gonna, let's see here, start with, I guess, my blue. Maybe a little bit bigger. I want my composition to be pretty good size. And then, let's see, I'm gonna put some of the phthalo turquoise. Such a pretty color. Do some yellow. Do some gold. And about some purple. Okay, so I've got my dry canvas, and I'm just going to flip it right down into my paint. And sometimes you have enough paint to do more than one canvas, so you might want to have another one ready. You can make a matching set or close to a matching set of pictures of some sort. Just making sure that my canvas is going to have paint touching every part of the surface. Sometimes when you buy your canvases, they seem kind of loose. And if you take a water bottle and just spray the back side of the canvas, this side, and then let them dry, they dry pretty quickly. It tightens up the canvas, and you'll actually be able to tell when you flick on it, it's going to sound like a drum. And that way, especially on your larger canvases, if you're doing something with you know, a lot of paint and like a flip cup or something, your paint can tend to pool down into the middle, and that will change your composition as the painting's drying. So if the canvas is nice and tight, you're going to have a much better outcome. And keep in mind, however you pull this up, you might have lines going, you know, your paint will come away from the canvas and you'll have lines going one direction. If you lift this way, the lines will come down. Side to side, you're going to have them go this way or that way. You can try to lift straight up, which is what I'm going to try and do, but sometimes the pad wants to stick a little bit to the painting. So I'm just going to see what we get here. Yesterday I did one, I had to dip it twice. I don't think I had quite enough paint in the center of my pad. Gorgeous. That's beautiful. I don't think I want to do anything to that actually, except I might remove this little spot right here and cover that with some white. Actually had quite a lot of paint in there, believe it or not. Now you can see I've got a lot of air bubbles here, so I'm going to need to take my heat gun to this pretty quickly. But wow, look at the selling going on in here. Oh, with that gold. That's beautiful. Okay, I'm going to hit it with my heat gun. See those bubbles pop right away. It's beautiful. And I do think I would like to try and get another one of these in those same colors. So I'm going to grab another canvas. And I might apply just a little bit more paint to my pad. I'm going to move this one over here. I'll touch my sides up when I get a minute. And I am going to grab another canvas. I have another canvas, and I am just applying a little more white paint just on the outsides where it picked up on my canvas, so I make sure I have enough for this round. Thinking about applying just a little bit more gold, but I think I'm gonna hesitate and not. All right. I like using the puppy pad because when you're done and the remaining paint that is left on the pad dries, you can peel it off and use it as a skin. You can make jewelry with it, which I have never done yet, but I am saving my skins, so I'd like to give that a try. My daughter, my oldest daughter, she's been dabbling and making some jewelry lately, so she might enjoy those skins to use as pendants and resin them, or put in glass pendants perhaps. So all right, I think my surface is all covered. I'll try the same thing here. Just trying to lift it straight up. And I can feel there's quite a bit of paint still yet. So depending on how this comes out, if my colors start to get a bit muddy, you know, it depends on how often you can reuse your paint puddle. So let's just try to lift this one up. We didn't get as much gold this time. Oh, it's starting to come up. Just gonna take a minute. So pretty. So I'm going to pop the bubbles in this one as well after I let it settle up here for a minute. But look at the definition of those colors right here in the green, the phthalo green and the, or phthalo turquoise. It's gorgeous. I'll show you the finished product. Just because I have so much beautiful paint sitting there, I cannot let this go to waste. So I'm going to add just a few of the same colors back and see what we get. Not a lot, but just make our composition a little bit bigger on one side and see what happens. All right. Hopefully we have enough white here. I think we do. I might want to do just a little bit more of this over the top. Let's go for it again. I'm going to have to push some of my paint out. It kind of moved a bit, and I've had to push the paint around on the canvas. Here's what we're going to get over here in this corner with the new paint that we put down. All right. It's pretty. I was hoping I'd get maybe something more over here. I don't think I want to re-dip it though. I think if anything, I might do a little blowing down here to just get my composition to come down. I like that a little bit more. Maybe a little over here too. pretty. I'm going to hit this one with my heat gun too, and we'll see if we get any of that gold to come out. I'm surprised that gold got buried in there. We'll have a little bit more selling still coming up. I can see it starting to pop through up here. So I'm going to let these set up, and I'm going to finish their sides, and I'll show you the finished product. Thanks for watching. If you like these kind of videos, please subscribe. If you enjoyed this, give me a thumbs up, and take care, y'all. The final product of the dips. I had enough paint, of course, with adding just a little here and there, to get 4 6x6 3D canvas beautiful dips. My lighting is a little poor in here. That's because my walls are a salmon pink in here. So this is my art room, my studio, the place where I cannot wait to come home to every day and sit and do my artwork. Hashtag also hunting room, hunting supplies, hunting gear. Anyway, this is my favorite place in the whole world. Thanks for watching.